Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class C motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. I guess you can technically call this a mini Class C. This is a 2009 Winnebago View. Model number is a 24H. Folks, these are great little motorhomes right here. 24 foot, 6 inches long, total length, bumper to bumper, very small size. In fact, only a couple of feet longer than this Class B camper van and about twice the interior space. Built on the Dodge Sprinter chassis, the 3500 one-ton dually chassis. Folks, for those of you who are not familiar, the Sprinter chassis is actually a Mercedes chassis. Back in 2009, Dodge, Mercedes, and Freightliner were the one and the same, all the same company, all owned by Mercedes-Benz. Daimler Chrysler. This got a 3-liter V6 Mercedes-Benz turbo diesel. You're going to get this, folks. Let me tell you about this engine first of all. Mercedes designed this engine to go 10,000 miles between oil changes. It also designed, this was a commercial grade engine designed to run 500,000 miles. That's what they were designed to do. 500,000 miles average life. Very popular. I'm sure many of you have seen the Sprinter commercial vans, and this is just more of an updated version of that. Got the 5-speed Mercedes automatic transmission, ESP technology, which senses level load and adjusts the suspension so that you have maximum traction and drivability and less sway. You're going to love that technology, folks. German engineering is second to none. But, like I said, these Sprinters are incredible machines for small motorhomes. Now, would it work on a big one? Of course not. But for a small 24.5 foot, yes, I've got two of them, folks. I've got this one over here, which I've done a video before on, has a rear bedroom. This is a rear bath model. But there's advantages to that, and I'll show you when we go inside. You do have a slide out with awning topper. This is a Winnebago built product. So here's the thing, folks. What's Winnebago most famous for? Well, this is their 50th year anniversary, so they've obviously been around a long time. I own a Winnebago myself. Winnebago actually builds 80% of the parts on this motorhome. Now, you go to another manufacturer, say Four Winds. They don't build parts at Four Winds. They buy all aftermarket parts and put them together themselves. Bad thing about that, when your Four Winds or Coachman or pretty much any other brand on the market gets 8 or 10 years old, you can't hardly get factory parts for them because those aftermarket vendors have either gone out of business or created a different version of that part that makes the old one obsolete and unavailable. But a Winnebago, they still carry templates for parts all the way back to the late 60s models. And they're also the first RV manufacturer to manufacture their own frames in-house. They weren't happy with the quality of the aftermarket frames that most other manufacturers use from vendors. And so they did an industry first, built their own frame factory. So an advantage of that is simple, folks. The metal, the aluminum and steel frame on this RV is built for a 2009 View 24H. It's designed just for this. It's not designed for a Four Wind Chateau and a Coachman Concorde and all the other brands out there like other frames are. This is designed by Winnebago engineers and built by Winnebago for this particular motor home. Got a 3.6 LP, which is an upgrade over the standard 3.2. Generator has 230 some odd hours on it. Got a hitch on the back, 5,000 pound towing capacity. It's got a rack, a triple bar rack on the roof, so if you've got kayaks or canoes, be perfect for that. It does have a satellite system on the roof. And while we're talking about roofs, Winnebago has a standard fiberglass roof, so very little maintenance to do up there compared to a rubber roof. You got a awning on the side, 6-gallon water heater, tires look great, got the power steps, motorhome runs and drives great. You'll be surprised how much power this little motorhome's got. And you got to realize, folks, this thing's only 3 foot longer than a Class B van, or you can take a just a regular 4-door F-150 like so many people out there drive, park it next to it. This thing's only about 3 foot longer. So you can drive it with ease. You can park it in most standard parking spots. And it's big enough that 2 people can be comfortable on a long trip. Let me show you inside this little view. And like I said, folks, there's 2 or 3 different floor plans they make. This is the 24H. So what I like about the 24H, because it doesn't have a bed in the back, it's the only view available that has a cab over bed, a table booth, and a sofa. If it had a bed in the back, you would have to give up a sofa or a table booth. You couldn't have all 3 of them. You've got a full-size bed up here. All fiberglass roof. Of course, today's kind of a gloomy, rainy, cold day, so you're not getting a lot of sunlight. But you'll be surprised on a sunny day how much natural sunlight that skylight will let in here. And it also cranks up for ventilation, too. Leather captain's chairs in the front. This is all Mercedes, even though it's got a Dodge emblem, folks. It's still a Mercedes. Factory CD player. It's got a backup camera, power windows, power locks. I like the fact there's no carpet up front. It's all rubber mat. Easy to keep clean. Step back here, you got a flip down sleeper sofa. Table booth makes a bed. So even though this is a small motorhome, you can still sleep 5 to 6 people in here if you need to. I like the curved cabinets. They kind of remind you of an Airstream, especially with the hideaway cabinet latches there. Blinds. I like that. Leather sofa. Side kitchen. This is actually a very generous sized kitchen for this small size of a motorhome. Nice little sink. Plenty of cabinets and storage. Of course, it's a little dirty, but you got a huge drawer there. Stove top, 3-burner stove top. You know, most of your Class Bs, those small Class Bs, which are only a couple of feet shorter than this, only have 2 burners. This has got 3. Carpets look good. Headliner looks good. Got that carpeted headliner, so good and solid. Winnebago roof. Got a TV. Open this up right here. I don't know if this is factory or not, but it also has 300-watt inverter, and I'm pretty sure that's an option. Got the wine guard satellite system, so you can run the TV even when you're driving down the road without the generator on. You got an inverter. A couple of nice features. It's got ducted roof air. It's got a gas heat, and it's got a heat pump, which is really nice because I have it on earlier to warm it up in here, and it does a great job. Refrigerators works. We've already got it on. It's cold. Got some ice trays in there. Rear bath model, which I know, folks, I know you want a stationary bed. I understand that. But keep in mind, I do have one with a stationary bed, but you lose the sofa. Or, excuse me, you lose the table booth. You've got a bed and a sofa. That's it. So, I know, just depends on what you like more. Stand-up shower, skylight looks great. Stainless steel sink in here, toilet. You know, this is a big bathroom for this small of a motorhome. Big closet right here is lighted. Good solid wood. Privacy door. Not bad at all, folks. And the fuel mileage on these things is incredible. I talked to the lady that traded this in. And she drove this thing from Nevada to trade it. And she claims, just average driving, she got anywhere from 12 to 14 miles per gallon. Average driving, highways, you know. And don't get me wrong, folks, that's incredible fuel mileage considering this size vehicle. But I'm sure if you drove back roads running 45, 50, 55 miles an hour, you could probably do a little better than that. But it's safe to say, for those of you who are curious about gas mileage, that's a big factor to some people. Some people it's not. I mean, I've got a 38-foot motor home. I couldn't tell you what my fuel mileage was because I don't drive it to work every day. I use it a few times a year. I use it. I enjoy it. I don't worry about fuel because I'm not driving something. I'm not driving an RV to save money. I'm driving an RV to enjoy life, go out camping, introduce my daughter to it. Of course, she's still little. She's 15 months old, but you know, that's what I enjoy doing. I don't care about fuel. If I spend an extra 40, 50 bucks, $100, $200, folks, that's not going to make or break me on fuel. Some people get so worked up over fuel mileage, and they only drive it maybe 2,000 miles a year, if even that, and they're worried about fuel mileage. So don't understand it. But I mean, according to her, you get 12 to 14. So I'm going to go with that. Got 63,000 miles. It's designed to run 500,000 miles, according to Mercedes-Benz. So you obviously are never going to wear this machine out. It's nice. It really is, folks. No smoke odors, no pet odors. Clean. Good, comfortable layout. I mean, this is something you can weekend camp in. You can take a long trip in. It's such a versatile vehicle, folks. Small enough you can use it for a second vehicle around the house. Say your main vehicle has to go in the shop for one reason or another. This thing's small enough. You can drive this to work for a few days till you get your vehicle back. I mean, it's just so versatile, folks. A motor home, to me, is the best way to go. I love a motor home. I've owned a few of them. I mean, towable's not bad, but I'm going to tell you, it's nice having that generator. Like right here, we're in the middle of this parking lot with no hookups inside, and I've got everything on and running. I'm not limited with a motorhome to staying at a full-service campground to be able to enjoy my RV. You know, I can stay in a parking lot. If I want to pull into a rest area, spend the night, boondock somewhere, you can with an RV like this. You don't have to go and buy and rent a site at a campground if you don't want to. So that's what I'm saying, folks. Very versatile vehicle. You know, you can use these for weekend trips, barbecues, tailgating events, go see family, stay in the yard, see the family for the holidays, have a place to stay without imposing on them. I mean, just and that and much more. I mean, wow. You know, we were going through a bad period several years ago with my father-in-law having several heart attacks and had to go to out-of-town hospital. Well, at the time, I had a smaller motorhome, and we actually drove it and kept it in the hospital parking lot and stayed with him, and we had a place to go, get out of the hospital for a little bit and chill out, and you know, and just kind of hung out there. So, and we were close to the hospital in case something happened. So, and I'm gonna tell you that having that RV there was a lifesaver. I'm gonna tell you. But just little things like that you can use a small motorhome for. And in some ways I do miss having a small one. I've got a 38-footer now, so, but it is nice. Something like this, even you can just get up early on a Sunday morning and travel to and have a picnic somewhere, or travel to a local park or an event or a fall festival or anything like that and drive this. I mean, you don't have to take this thing out overnight if you don't want to. It's small enough to use it for a day trip vehicle. But anyway, folks, tell you what all you're going to get. This is a beautiful 2009 Winnebago View 24H. The rear bath floor plan sleeps up to 5. On paper it says 6, but realistically 5. 63,000 miles. It's going to go through my service department, get checked out by my certified RV techs. We're going to go through an extensive RV component checklist, make sure everything on this motorhome works flawlessly on that list. And if we find a problem with it during the inspection, we're going to replace the part or fix it at no additional cost to you. You're guaranteed that $49.9 price, folks. Doesn't matter what we spend going through this RV and reconditioning it. Doesn't matter, folks. If we lose money on the deal, we still do what we say we're going to do. We're going to sell it to you for $49.9. But it doesn't stop there, folks. not only are we going to inspect this thing, and always call ahead and get your salesperson or whoever you talk to on the phone to send you a copy of the inspection sheet that this unit goes through after purchase. Shouldn't take us more than a few days. This thing, like I said, lady just drove it down from Nevada, was using it on the way. I'm sure everything's fine. But we're going to check it, make sure. Anyway, this unit's going to include that checkout. After it's been checked out, my cleaning crew is going to clean it inside and out, and then lock it up until my service manager, Gordy, does his final walkthrough. Once he goes through and is satisfied, he'll call you, make an appointment for you to pick up your new to you RV. And that's also included when you arrive here at your appointed time. The tech that checked it out is going to give you a personal one-on-one RV orientation. Going to go through that checklist with you, make sure not only showing you everything works on that checklist, but make sure that you understand how to operate all those systems. And of course, they'll give you tips, tricks, and pointers, show you any repairs they had to make, if any. All that's included, folks, for that $49.9. We're also going to purchase on your behalf a 90-day nationwide limited warranty accepted in a network of dealers nationwide. Gives you options, because I know, hey, this isn't everybody travels to buy RVs. With our prices, we attract customers from all over the United States wanting to save money. And we can, with our prices, it's so easy to justify traveling from wherever you're at to Ringgold, Georgia to buy your next used RV. I mean, people do it every single day, all over the country. Like this lady came from Nevada to trade this in on a Class B camper van. But, like I said, we make it worth your while. With our prices, with our customer service, we give you that warranty. So that way, in the unlikely event that you have a warranty claim in the first 90 days, which is very rare, I'm not going to say it doesn't happen. It does occasionally happen. But you can always bring it back here, or you can take it to a closer dealer to wherever you live at that's in the network. And there are a bunch of them out there. So it gives you choices. Also, folks, we give you 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide. That's included with your purchase price. In a 12-month period, of course. You get a drive-out tag. You get a starter kit with all your camping essentials. You get instructional DVDs to watch from in here or at home. And, of course, during your orientation, you're more than happy to record the RV tech with your phone or camera. And like I said, folks, he'll give you a thorough walkthrough, make sure you understand everything on this RV, how to operate it, give you tips, tricks, pointers. If you've got a runabout you're going to tow behind it, he will help you hook that up as well. We also have tow dollies in stock, as well as, I believe we still got one vehicle left that's already set up to tow. Got a little HHR with low miles with about $2,800 worth of tow equipment on it, so you can tow it all 4 wheels on the ground. And I think we got it for like $79.95. So we got that. We got you covered on that. If you got any questions about any of this, folks, pick up a phone, give us a call, 706-965-7929. That's our option A, haggle-free price of $49.9. Folks, we decided a long time ago to go haggle-free. That means non-negotiable. That's the price with all those features that you will have to pay. We don't accept offers. We don't come off that price, folks, if you want those features and benefits. If you don't want those features and benefits, folks, we do come off the price for that. We call it the option B as is price. Option B means you buy this motorhome just like you see it. No checkout. We've checked the major stuff, obviously. I've got the fridge cold. I've got the furnace on. The electric heat, I've got the generator running. I got the lights on. Runs and drives good, because heck, it drove in here from Nevada. I mean, if that's not a test drive, I don't know what is. But if you're willing to buy it as is with no inspection, no warranty, the warranty company won't let me sell their warranty if I don't do an inspection. So no warranty, no orientation or walkthrough. All you get's the motorhome. You get no free camping either. All you get's the motorhome, a starter kit, and a DVD and a drive-out tag. That's it. If you understand what that option B entitles you to, which is pretty much as is, nothing. That means you're responsible for any repairs this RV currently needs or may need now and in the future, and there's no exclusions to that. Doesn't matter if it's running gear or RV component. You're responsible for it. As long as you can buy one under those conditions, like you're buying from a for sale by owner, we will give you a discounted price. And if you want an option B as is price, as long as you understand the cost, give us a call. We'll give you a haggle-free price on option B. You can make your choice up then. But anyway, folks, you're going to love this little RV. I promise you. You look at some of these I've seen, this is definitely one of the nicer ones out there. And for this price, folks, it's under NADA retail with or without options at $49.9 with 63,000 miles, beautiful condition, tons of upgrades, the upgrade generator, got the satellite system, got the inverter, and more. If you got a question, give us a call, folks. Phone number again is 706-965-7929. That number is answered 24/7. If it's after hours or on Sunday when we're closed, we have an answering service that picks it up. If they can't help you, they will forward your contact info to my non-commissioned sales team who will call you back the next business day. Make sure you visit my website, folks, parkwayrvcenter.com. Guarantee you that it's one of the most informative websites you've seen of any used RV dealership. And I've made it real easy for those of you who are on YouTube. Go down to if you're watching this on YouTube, go down to the video description. In the first paragraph, there's going to be a link. Click on that link. It takes you right to my used Class C page on my website. You're going to find this and other Class Cs that I have in stock. You're going to see the video, of course. You're going to see pictures, specs, weights, information. More information you can shake a stick at. You're going to see a PDF format version of the factory sales brochure direct from Winnebago. There's going to be finance applications, trade-in appraisal forms. There's a 24/7 live operator assisted chat feature if you've got a quick question that can help you out with that, and much more on our website, folks, parkwayrvcenter.com. Plus you can see my current inventory. Please, 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 folks, do not come down without calling to make sure this unit's available. I never delete my YouTube videos. I've got archived videos all the way back to 2010. I rarely keep anything older than 30 days, 40 days. Something like this normally sells in a matter of a few days, especially for this price. So please, folks, call ahead before you travel any significant distance to look at this RV to make sure it's still available. I sell nationwide, and all it takes is a 5-minute phone call and a credit card, and this RV's off the market. So please call ahead, make sure it's available before you drive down here. Or we have people that fly to pick some people up at Chattanooga, Tennessee airport this morning. We have people fly in every week. These are actual customers. Our prices are so low that they fly in from West Coast and all over the country to come buy from us. And if you want to fly in during business hours, Chattanooga, Tennessee airport's 15-minute drive from us. We pick you up for free during business hours. We make it simple, folks. $49.9, and we're a one-price store, haggle-free. Doesn't matter if you're paying cash, trading, or financing, or a combination of the three. There's no extra fees, no dock fees, no prep fees, inspection fees, setup fees, or anything like that, folks. What you see is what you get. We have no fees. It's just a one-price store, $49.9 for the option A, plus applicable sales tax. Sales tax laws are complicated, folks. Don't assume anything. Everybody has to pay tax. Call my sales department beforehand. Tell them where you live and how you're paying for it, and they'll give you an accurate sales tax quote as well as tell you when and where you have to pay it. You pay it to us or you pay it to your tag office. Depends on your state. Every state has different laws, different amounts you have to pay. So always call ahead and get that information before deciding to buy. But sales price, applicable sales tax, that's it. Simple, easy, and done. No haggling, no going back and forth, which is, I think, is an antique way of doing business. This isn't the 1980s. The internet has changed RV shopping for everybody. Now, instead of just going to your local dealer and negotiating, because that's the only place you can go to look, thanks to the internet, you can literally look at every 2009 Winnebago View for sale in the country today with prices on there. And what we do, folks, we use the third-party software that searches other 2009 Winnebago Views with close to the same mileage as this one, same condition. Of course, now it doesn't factor in the fact that we give you the warranty, we do the inspection and the orientation at no additional charge, where other dealers charge thousands of dollars extra for that. But we make sure ours is one of the lowest, if not the lowest priced one out there for this particular make, model, motorhome with close to this kind of mileage and condition. So, and you're welcome to fact check me on that too by Googling 2009 Winnebago View 24H. Let me know what you come up with, folks. There's one in our local Craigslist here in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area. Just like this, same year, guys wanting $62,000 for it, and it's got 90,000 miles. So, anyway, give us a call, folks, 706-965-7929. Email us, sales@parkway.rvcenter.com. Nationwide delivery is available. Financing is available with approved credit, and minimum 10% down payment is mandatory. 50 years family-owned and operated, folks. Come out and see us. You won't be disappointed. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.